Alright, tell me guys what you think of the new angle. I definitely wanted to do horizontal. My first few videos didn't really get picked up by the algorithm, so I made some changes. Like number one, I numbered I had them already numbered, but I numbered them 0, 1, so they can go through 99 in order in a playlist. But I also put living in my car, comma, at the beginning of all of them, because I think that's the keyword everyone's going to be looking for. What else? I added tags, even though AI said tags aren't really a big deal anymore. It's all about retention and, I don't know, user engagement. Like, that algorithm goes by your behavior, which you can't fake. Like, smash like, subscribe doesn't even work anymore. It's like, how long do you watch the video? So AI said, make sure you have good lighting. Like, I'm in the woods. I'm talking in the woods again because I'm here early and I'm looking straight at the road and I know nobody's around. I'm not in the hunting area. So I scored big. But they say light up your face. I'm parked in such a way that sunset will hit me on the left side, but I don't know. You can see my pores. So this is pretty dope. I have a confession to make. I think I did so poorly the last couple days, partly because I drank the beer. That's like 40% of it, but 60% of it is when I drink. I skip my meds that day, because you're not supposed to drink with your meds. And if you're already buzzed or drunk and you take your meds, well, that's a tax on your liver for sure, but it also makes you like ill in any manner of ways, like vertigo, nauseous. So, oh well, I was highly emotional. I mean, I'm under a lot of stress, so you wouldn't even need the missed day of meds or the drinking to make me moody, I guess, or emotional, but there you have it. So I told you it had been like since March since I even drank. I fainted. Again, I think it was drinking mixed with meds, because I only drank, like last time I drank in March and fell, it was 3 beers. And then this time it was 2. And I like felt miserable for 2 days. Today I'm like quick to anger. But it's weird, I realized paranoia is like the other side of anger. Like, I'm either worried people are gonna hurt me, or I'm thinking like I'm gonna hurt them, like aggression. Like, yell, basically. I'm not a violent person, and my medicine keeps me from thinking violent thoughts, but like I don't get road rage right now. What I'm actually getting is like inverse road rage, which is people, like the people that are following me are like upset with me. And they're like tailgating because they're mad at me. I don't know. I take everything very personal and think everyone's out to get me. But it's so sweet here in the woods. So that's my confession. And then I think like the upside is I like to get to the woods early. I think it's like 2:30 right now, maybe 3. I got here at like a little after 2. I really don't know. I don't keep my car clock on anymore because I realized that I'm running the alternator to put the windows down and up. So I don't want my alternator to die. I paid a lot for it like a couple years ago. On alternator and battery during peak auto price inflation. So I just put all my windows down when I get to camp once. And when I go to bed, I'm gonna roll them all up. And what's cool about that, same thing in the morning, is you don't have to slam doors. All my stuff's reachable through the window. I got one trunk that's open now. You can probably see it in the back. It kind of obscures the forest, but so I can do that to be considerate without being paranoid. I don't know. I learned that I can only handle really like one big thing in town, time-wise, but also like chi-wise. Like, I don't really have the soul to like bookend tasks, especially since I have to drive 1,000 extra pounds from one thing to another. Like, people really are upset with me on the roads because I can't accelerate fast enough from stops. and it takes me an extra feet to decelerate, so that's real. Everyone watching, thank you for tuning in. Comment if you're worried about me. Comment if you think I'm boring. Comment with the thing that most interested you in I guess this is the 8th video. Is that right? Only 8 days? Feels like a month. I've been on the come up though. Like, this is my 4th different campsite. At the second campsite I found, I spent 3 nights in a row. I really didn't want to. I was getting more and more paranoid because 2 different hunters had showed up and parked right near me. And like, I didn't want to disturb the hunters, because they're listening for every little sound. And they just went on foot into the woods, so I don't think they got very far from me. But I'm in the other direction from the hunting area. 4 different campsites. First night was in my car. Second night camping. Third night Motel 6, which is when I discovered the edema. I got to elevate my feet like 9 inches all night. Woke up early for work. Showed up, it was canceled. Worked Tuesday, Wednesday. I've been camping ever since the motel though. 4 different campsites. Well, the 4th one now. 3 nights at campsite number 2. So I've camped 5 nights. 7 nights total. Yeah, this will be the 8th night. It's Friday, 3 p.m. It's been over a week now. Friday at noon was when I got let out of the psych ward. If you haven't watched video 1, that was my 4th time over like the last 4.5 years. I should have gone a lot sooner when I was younger. Like, I would park outside of them. Well, I parked outside like a medical facility once when I was on a road trip. I was at a complete loss, like kind of going in circles. Literally going in circles, like on the roads, and stuck and like really confused and frustrated. And just, I'm trying to think of the word. More than at a loss. Like, I was in a state of grief. Like gut-wrenching grief. And I should have walked into that building and asked where to go to the psych ward. I think that was in like 2016, so I could have gotten into a facility like 5 years early and gotten put on better meds at the time. Had less manias, less like ultra severe depressions. Just smooth out the highs and lows, and probably gotten an antipsychotic a lot earlier, or tried enough. I got prescribed my first antipsychotic in like 2016, around that time. But I had a really worse reaction, the akathisia, like the inner restlessness where you can't sit still. And even when you pace, like, it doesn't go away, it just ameliorates it a little. It's a living hell. If you've had it, you know. It's worse than anxiety. It's like chemical anxiety. It hijacks your nervous system. It's really awful. So I got scared away from antipsychotics, but they're good. Like, they're not just used for hardcore psychosis. There's like a whole spectrum. Some people use them for depression, so I'm probably somewhere in the middle. Right now, primary problem is paranoia, but I've had delusions before, and I don't know, some other stuff. I've definitely had points where I think people are literally following me or out to get me, which is just crazy. The doctors say that I'm an outlier in my self-awareness, but there have been periods where I'm not self-aware of my own paranoia, so that's how I'm sure in retrospect that it's clinical. You know, I was super self-conscious about like leave no trace, because I thought people would get onto me out here in the woods, like they'd be tracking me. But at this campsite, this 4th one, which is on the way to campsite number 1, so I don't even have to beat up my car driving on the dirt rocks. There's like a spoon and some trash. And then like a pallet that's been ripped apart for firewood at some point. There's a burn ban right now, but it's like other people have left a trace, so I'm off the hook. I also know the woods now, man. I don't think anyone's been out here, what, 6 of the last 8 nights. So they're my woods. They're becoming my woods. Just this part. I'm in like a tiny section of the National Forest. Actually where law enforcement patrols most, which I like. It's an odd-shaped forest, and I wanted to make sure I camped in the portion closest to work because my work's far away. I can get like 2 hours from work if I wanted to. So I had to pick this area and like learn it first. On my off days I can go a lot further, which I might do at some point when I have the energy, but I'm thinking, like, I crave getting back to the woods. My anxiety starts peaking in town, especially today was Friday afternoon. Like, I went to Walmart to get some victuals. Like, I needed another gallon of water. I had like probably a little over a half gallon in total, but I wasn't gonna make, so that's like 2 quarts, right? I wasn't gonna make the mistake of running short. And I think edema probably had to do with that night I was dehydrated. I think that's video 2, day 2, if you want to check it out. So I'm long water, but that means I probably don't have to walk into Walmart again to all the way to the back to get a gallon, which is nice. I'm gonna actually put my ankles up. Let's see if they ruin the frame. This is called draining. I'm gonna put my ankles up on the dash. You just get fluid buildup in your extremities. Mine's like partly medication related, I think, and partly because I've been eating so much packaged and canned goods. I'm like high salt, and I'm also high heat. Like, I'm out here without air conditioning in my car even, and I'm outside all day. That is the best part about the library, is you get to cool your core temperature for like, even an hour is good, but like, I get antsy after 2 hours. I fill up my water bottles with chilled water and get out of there. I did discover a new library, butt-ass nowhere. And then there's another butt-ass nowhere library that I'm gonna see in like, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few days. I went to that far library in a different county to upload the first 6 videos. I gotta figure out thumbnails. Like, AI's telling me I gotta put the title in the thumbnail, or like a much shorter version of the title superimposed over an image, which I'll do because these things I enjoy making them. It's therapeutic, but like waiting for them to upload at the library, I don't know. It takes like 25% of the length, maybe. So like an hour-long video takes 15 minutes to upload. So I mean, I try to stay shorter, but sometimes I need to go an hour just to vent. So it's like, why not spend another 10 minutes? Once I figure out how to do the thumbnails, it won't even take me that long. I think I will have to surf like in CapCut, or I don't know, in my photo gallery, I'll have to like surf the video for like the image of me in that diary entry that I want to be the thumbnail, screenshot it or something, save it as a photo, and then put it in Canva or CapCut and add the text. And I just want to pick whichever like workflow I go with. I want it to be consistent so that you guys see the same format and know exactly what it is when it pops up in your recommended. Yeah. I think I'll be at this for like probably around 60 days. I might get sick of it, at least in this area. But like, say I got to 60, let's just say I got to 50 for round numbers, and like no one's watching until 50, but then I have like 100 fans and they all watch all 50. That is 500, that's 5,000 views for the channel, which would be really cool to me. So it's like, and then once I have like 100 videos, say I do this for 100 days, or if I change location but I keep daily vlogging, like 100 videos, 1,000 fans, that's 100,000 views. If they binge, like I binge stuff, I gotta actually like connect with the other channels. I gotta like follow them on this account. There's some outdoors living channels I really like. I think Will, if you've all seen Will, smash thumbs up on this video. I don't know his last name, but he moves around the country because he has trouble. He builds stuff. He keeps building shelters and keeps moving. I think in the back of my mind he might be my inspiration in retrospect. I thought I was going to do a car living channel, but I don't fit my car. Sometimes I talk too much. Yes, the edema just goes down by gravity back to your core. What you want, it's best when your heart's actually below your feet, so it can go back, the fluid goes back to your heart, and your heart can like pump it normal through the circulatory system, through your blood. And it took like 12 hours when I had it really bad for it to go back to like 75% normal. Like, so I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't get even half bad as it was. I got poison ivy on my right ankle, I'm not touching it. Ooh, I do go swimming tomorrow. There's a rec center that is $10. So that's like an affordable head to toe shower. I waved at a guy that passed. Maybe he's backing up. Let's see what he wants. I'll have to talk to him. How you doing? Yeah, what's up?
No, I want to ask you. When it's right now is the arch season, right?
It's what?
The arch season.
Archery?
No, the arch season for hunting.
Yeah.
But we can hunt in here or...
Yeah. Yep. That was interesting. See, I do know the woods now. Oh, but it got my heart rate going. I do know the woods. Oh, I sent him to like where my campsite is though. I don't know where he's coming from. I thought he was gonna ask for like a jump. No, he's driving his car. I thought he was gonna ask me for something, not directions. See, that just talking to people gets my heart rate up and my blood pressure going, but like I felt where I lay my head tonight wasn't certain anymore. I get really nervous about that. See, I even get paranoid thoughts like maybe they were sussing me out to see if they could like rob me or attack me later. But I don't think he would try to pronounce archery. See? Yeah. I wish I had a joint, man. I think I'm gonna like, I've been off weed for 2 months. I've had like 2 1-gram joints in the last 2 months. I think I might get one because like this is not chill. Like I should be able to relax more in the woods. They do say the worst thing you can see in the woods is another person, because your spidey sense goes through the roof. And I kind of just doxed myself, which doesn't feel good. And I can't cut out this part because I don't have the time to edit anything or the interest. But that's fine. If someone doxes me, I'll just quit my job and go do this elsewhere, I guess. So, I mean, I kind of mean that because every day is like a struggle. So the fourth campsite, I didn't tell you about that yet. That's right by the highway that I sent those guys to. The main artery of this side of the forest, and like fourth campsite's pretty close to the highway. I don't have to go down a dirt road. Not even 5 minutes. It's like I don't know, 100 yards, maybe a couple football fields. And it's a big parking lot, so it's like really just a parking lot, but you're allowed to sleep under the pine trees. So you kind of like park at the edge and sleep by your car, which is how I want to do it anyways. So yeah, the paranoid part of my brain is glad that I brought up law enforcement. Ugh. I think it was when his truck stopped and it started backing up and he has tinted windows. Like once he started talking to me, I was just engaged, but like it was seeing his truck stop and move back. It's like really cinematic. It's like a scene I would write in a horror movie. Like just when you think they're just passing by, it's like, no, they're here for you. If you can hear the birds, comment below. So I got 4 campsites now. I wanted 3. I mean, these 2 are on the same road, which is super dope because the one I'm at's better and it's closer to the highway. So it's like I can drive to it. If it's taken, I can keep going. I don't think anyone would go to my campsite number 1, which is twice as far down this dirt road, because it's like lumpy ground. It's a bad sleep, and it might get flooded in the rain, but at least it's flat, meaning it's level. It's lumpy and level. But last night I slept 8 hours straight because the ground was like flat. There were a lot of pine tree roots, but I know my ground cloth is cookie cutter shaped to my tent, and now I know exactly where my head and back go. I know I want my feet slightly elevated, which actually like helps a lot because usually you'd want to make sure your head's not below your feet, but in my case with edema, like a 1/2 inch higher on your feet natural is like really good because I use a blanket as a pillow. So like my pillow is like three inches from my head and neck, so it's like it all balances out, but then my heart's lower than my feet. Tonight's great. Last night I had just had to situate my ground cloth so I knew that the roots that were going to be under my tent were like in gray areas where it doesn't matter because it's just where my bags and my stuff go, or like under my legs, like where my knee would be bent. Those are like safe areas for like moderate roots to be. I don't know. I wonder if that guy could tell I was vlogging. He probably could. He could probably see me. He pulled up on my right side. He could probably see my camera rolling, recording me. I wonder if he understands that he's going to be on the internet. Oh man. It happened. I got to put it through. Yeah, so I'm at 4 campsites. I don't think I'll forget a single one. I marked like a few yesterday. I took 15 minutes to the west and 15 minutes to the east on these dirt roads by my favorite campsite to explore. And one went to like a dirt bike area. So it's like, and there was one spot under power lines. But it's like, there's going to be dirt bike traffic and trailer going through that. And I couldn't even get far enough off the road not to be like a danger to people. Me being a danger, or them being a danger to me, too close to actual vehicles. And then like the spots I did find that were campable, one was a crude oil pipeline and one was a natural gas pipeline. And I was like, natural gas is explosive, so I just couldn't smoke. And maybe crude oil, but it was super sweet. It was like a fucking soccer field. And I'm pretty sure I'd get told no if I got discovered. The crude oil pipeline is like, you have to camp right by the sign that says warning crude oil pipeline, because that's the only flat area. I guess they like leveled it a little bit to put in some cement for the sign. That's all I found yesterday, but it was good to see like the whole vicinity there because I understood like the people that passed by. It helped my paranoia because I kind of understood where they were going or where they were coming from. And I got to learn like the 200s I saw why they parked so close to me. There's just no other pullout. There's nothing. Not nothing even a half car's length. So they were just parking where they could. See, I hear the wind. I wonder if you can. Out in the Rockies, like I've been places where you can't even hear the wind, and that's where I want to get to. So I go swimming tomorrow for $10. Take a big ass shower, probably two. I have to shower before I go in that pool. Get the poison off my ivy off my leg a little for everybody else, and make sure my feet aren't bacterial. Wash my ass and my pits. Yeah, my hair. I'll actually do a full shower before, and then like let the chlorine disinfect the rest. All the little microbial problems in between the cuticles. It'll be real nice. Like, I love swimming. I was like varsity 4 years. I was nationally ranked when I was like 12 years old. Kind of hit a wall though. Still made it to states. Like, at least junior, senior year, I made it to states. Maybe earlier. But I love swimming. It calms me down, so that'd be what I'm looking forward to, swimming tomorrow. It's a trek. Like, I technically shouldn't even drive over there. But I'm gonna skip laundry. Cause my job, like, I have clean work clothes because I only wear them to work. And I have clean underwear and socks. So I was like, yeah, I don't need to do laundry. I will do it in a few days. But I only work Sunday, Wednesday, so I'll do it Monday, Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to swimming. And what am I grateful for? Kind of grateful for, no, not for those guys asking directions. That was creepy. I thought they were going to ask me to move my car so they can camp next to me, because there's like spot for one more tent, one more car. That was going to be a hard no. And I wouldn't really want to send them down the road to the other, well, they came from there, so they probably saw it. So what am I grateful for? I had a doctor's appointment today. She convinced me not to take trazodone and just keep on my psychotic and see if the edema comes back. But that was stressful. My blood pressure was like 145. Oh, so I'm thankful actually that I'm thankful that they caught that I had high blood pressure, that they had canceled their program for high blood pressure treatment, like their primary care program for indigent people. And because they send me to the pharmacy, I am getting a 90 in the building. I'm getting a 90-day supply of high blood pressure medicine, and I should have plenty of money in 90 days, or like plenty more stability. I should be somewhere with a job, and my car shouldn't have all this shit in it. Like, I only use like 20% of it. I actually have a storage locker, like I said, 1,000 miles away, so I might even just go by there and lighten the load. So instead of 1,000 extra pounds, I have like 300 extra pounds in my car. And then hit the road. Then really go camping. But like in the winter, you can only do it in the south. I've been to Flagstaff. No, it's butt ass cold there. I guess Southern California. Yeah, that could work actually, but I bet there's a ton of campers there. So we'll see. Deer hunting season starts next Friday. It's when campers will get in to hit first light when the season opens. So like, I'm gonna get to camp at like noon that day. Pop a squat somewhere. I got 4 campsites. I think I'll actually come to this one because it's getting reinforced to me that this is not hunting. This is not for hunters. So I'll come to this one first at like noon. And if this isn't available, I'll drive further in to campsite number 1. And then if both those fail, I'll hightail to the parking lot. My favorite campsite is where I've seen 2 hunters, so I'm not even going to try over there. What good would that do me if I got that spot? There'd be camp hunters in and out like constantly. And I'd really annoy them when I break camp like right before first light. I'd have to like wait until all these gunshots start going off. Yeah, I learned bananas help manage potassium. Sorry, potassium helps manage his blood pressure. Same with like pumpkin seeds and good oils. So I got like a little dish of guacamole with my food stamps. Oh, and I got like a backup. The tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, keep pretty good without a fridge for a while, so I'll eat them this evening and tomorrow morning. For $2.99, it's like a really good amenity for me. I got more in my Walmart vitamin C orange juice blend. Got a 6-pack iced tea because coffee raised my blood pressure too much. I'm already smoking, so iced tea is like a lighter option. Unsweetened iced tea. No, this one has lemon juice in it, so it's sugary. I'm like addicted to sugar right now. I burn energy, so it's like I'm addicted to sugar and water and the woods. I'm so much happier here than anywhere else. That's why I think I'm going to keep doing this. Like, if you subscribe, you're going to see me grow. You're going to see my vehicle change. I have really nice gear, actually, because it's like what an Eagle Scout had for himself. When I had a desk job, I bought it all slowly and kept it in my pack. My pack is really nice, but I bought it on clearance. It's really nice, but it's an internal frame that's too small for my frame by like 2 inches, so I don't backpack. I just store everything in there. It's light enough that I can sling it over a shoulder to like carry it through an airport terminal or something. Yeah, I definitely dox myself. Don't look up where I am. Please don't. It'll only feed my paranoia and make me legitimately less safe. I mean, I have what it takes to defend myself, but I don't need an altercation in my life or any unwelcome visitors. Like, I'm here for solitude and peace and tranquility and mental health recovery. I recommend it to any of you that are listening that are having similar problems. Like, get out to the woods, spend the night, go back again and make it more comfortable for yourself. Bring what you were missing the first time. Leave at home what you didn't need. All right. I think 30 minutes is the happy number. It's the optimal length to upload at the library, so thumbs up if you like the horizontal view. I'm gonna keep going with it no matter what. Thumbs up if you like the new glasses. They're my backup glasses, but they're in better shape. My favorite glasses kept falling off my face. They're too loose. At work stocking and camping, they kept falling. So it's like, these used to give me a headache, but now I've worn them in, and my coworker says I look like Harry Potter. So till next time, y'all, I'm feeling more stable, more in control, and I just know I got to get to the woods early. No late doctor's appointments. I'm gonna have to cancel or rearrange one that's happening at 2:30 in a couple weeks. Yeah, and I have some libraries to explore. I have some swimming to do, and I'm grateful for the blood pressure medication hookup and this fine lady that complimented my appearance. And oh yeah, one more thing, sent me into the right direction to get on a computer to get my paycheck early. Like where I work, you can get your pay daily or next business day for free. Daily is $2.99, but if you just wait every day, just 1 day lag. So I don't have to DoorDash right now. I have to count my last like $30 like extra carefully until Monday, but I might DoorDash tomorrow because it's scheduled, and it'd be nice just to have a little buffer. Making like $15 to $20 is not too hard, but we'll see. I don't have to, which is a huge load off. And this is Last Spot on the Left signing off. All right, see you on the flip side.